position. With young infielders and even with older infielders, a lot of times we see an incorrect fielding position from our infielders. And what we want to do here is first show you the flaws that we see, and then we're going to talk about the correct way to do it, and then some drills that you can work on at home to improve your fielding position. A few of the flaws that we see first, one is fielding the ball way too deep. We're going to take a look at Nick here, and as you can see, he's got this ball way back in his stance, deep, not out in front where he can see the ball. Another flaw that we see in fielding position is dragging or fielding the ball too far off to your right side. As you can see, he's got his left foot way out in front, right foot dropped way back. Again, fielding the ball deep. If he mishandles this ball at all, he's got no chance to make a play. Another flaw we'll see is fielders who field with their legs a little bit too tall or too high, where they're basically, go ahead, just bending over at the waist, not getting any flexion into their legs so that they're in an athletic position. Way, way too high here. And then the last one that we'll see a lot of is what I call a butt down, chest up position, where the fielder will come in and really sink his butt because we've all been told to get our butt down our whole lives, but his chest is really high, the arms are straight, and he's in a poor fielding position. Now, what we ideally want to see is our infielders in what I call a squared triangle position. So Nick is going to square his feet up, and then he's going to draw lines from his feet across, and then lines up to the top of the triangle. So his feet are square, but now he's in a triangle position, so he's focusing on fielding the ball at the top of the triangle, out in front, with his head down where he can see. And what I really like is that his back is flat, so that if I needed to, I could rest my glove on his back. He's really sinking his chest between his knees. This is what a perfect fielding position looks like. Now, when we start talking about drills for getting into a proper fielding position, one that I like the best, again, is simply this triangle drill. Draw that triangle on the ground, and then what we're going to have him do is just take the steps into the fielding position. So it's right foot, left foot, present. Okay? And this is just seems so simple, but you can get up and do it 3 or 4 times in a row very easily just to feel yourself getting into that proper fielding position. Another drill that we can do is what I call the hat in mouth drill. And this is where the player takes the hat off his head, puts the brim in his mouth, which makes it very difficult to see anything in this area. But if he gets his head down and gets his hands out in front, he can see the ball. So now if he steps up and presents, he can now see the ball over his hat. Another variation to this drill you can do, go ahead, relax, is leave the hat in your mouth and just have somebody roll a ball to you and go right, left, present. Okay, perfect right there. Let's do one more. Step into it, right, left, present. He can see the ball out in front, and he's getting himself into a perfect fielding position at the bottom of this drill. You do these drills at home, they're simple to do, and a big part of it is just getting into that position. What I like to have guys do, the last drill, is just while you're watching a baseball game, go ahead and get into a perfect fielding position and hold it for one batter. When that batter makes an out or gets a hit, stand up, relax, step out of it, maybe wait a batter or two, and then get back in that position. A lot of players that we see can't hold this position for more than 10 seconds. Do those 3 key drills right there, and you'll see your fielding position significantly improve.